very good evening to you, my friends. Thank you for keeping it here at Rest TV. My name is David, and I'll be your wonderful host tonight. This show airs every Tuesday, 8 p.m. We also run a repeat on Friday. So in case you missed on Tuesday, catch it Friday. We are also on social media. Check it out. This is our number. You can send us a WhatsApp. Get in touch. Tell us about the impact you're causing in your community. Tell us about the wonderful people causing impact in the community. Any transformation, life transformation, community transformation, we're up for it. We have so many wonderful stories. We want to tell your story as well. So tell us about it. We'll be excited. Tonight, I am here with my friend David from Switzerland, and we're going to talk about the ministry he's doing here in Uganda. Welcome to the show, David.
Hello.
It's good to have you.
Thank you so much.
So my friends would like to know, who is David? Tell us a bit about you.
My name is David. I'm from Switzerland. I'm an educator and I'm working back home in a primary school. Beside of that, I'm also working for a vocational high school here in Uganda.
So how many years have you been coming? How many times have you been here? When is the first time you came to Uganda?
The first time I came to Uganda is now 10 years ago.
Oh.
I traveled to Uganda many times. I got many friends and new contacts, and I saw the school rising. So that way, I just felt like I liked the way the.
Okay. So tell us about the vocational school in Buere.
It's a vocational high school in Buere where students can learn different skills. There are some.
I saw farming, I saw motor vehicle,
Exactly.
I saw tailoring, I saw hair.
Hairdressing as well,
I
yes.
saw artwork.
Yes.
That's a beautiful job you're doing out there.
Yes. We just, for us is it important that the people get a good school building, because education is important for the future. So we help them to get a diploma so that they can get a nice future for themselves.
Okay. So how long has the school been there?
We started the school program now about 11 years ago.
11 years.
Yes. Currently there are about 65 students, but
And how many have come through? Any idea? The ones that have finished the program, they're out there.
in these 10 years there
Yes.
were many. Every year is about between 50 and 100 students finishing.
Wonderful. So do they have to pay school fees when they come to school, or is it taken care of by the program?
The school fees, we really want that the students there can get a profession. So if there is no chance to pay the school fees, there is always a way that we support them, because we have different opportunities back home in Switzerland and also in Germany that we can fundraise and help them to pay the school fees.
Okay, very good. So let's talk a bit about Africa Rise project. Tell us something about Africa Rise project.
Africa Rise is a sponsorship program based in Germany.
Okay.
Myself, I'm living in Switzerland, but I do the connection work between Germany and Switzerland, and that way we build bridges between Germany, Switzerland and Uganda,
Oh, nice.
and that way we can rise and fundraise more money to build this school.
Okay. So what projects have so far have you helped the school with, from Arise Africa Rise to the vocational school? What projects have we worked on so far?
In Switzerland and Germany, we always do different events.
Yeah.
The owner from the project, he is a famous musician in Germany, so we always do music events or culture events or
Charity concerts.
yes, and Christmas markets where we sell stuff and donate that way. We collect money and donate it to the project.
Okay, so when the money comes to Uganda, where does it go? What is the money used for? Is it to pay school fees? Is it to pay a certain item?
That with the money, we want to raise the school.
Okay.
There is, we pay the school fees if it's needed, and the teachers
Pay teachers, salaries.
and salaries. Yes,
I saw a
and
water project when you were there. You worked on the water.
yes.
Okay. And then what is the biggest you've done?
All the time when I come to Uganda, they named me sportsman because all the time when I come here, I come with a lot of sports stuff. I have sponsors back home in Switzerland. They always give me a lot of equipment, and I bring that to Uganda, and I always organize sports events.
Okay. So on this time, this trip, what did you bring for the school?
I came with about 80 kilos of different sports equipment, jerseys and shorts, football shoes, new footballs, medals for the winning team, and different T-shirts and presents, so that everyone, it was important for myself that all the players, everyone who joined the football event or the sports event, they should get a present.
Okay.
So my suitcases were full with stuff so that I could give it away.
Thank you, David. We really appreciate what you do to help our people here. Okay. So how does it make you feel when you see them playing with their soccer balls, when they put on the jerseys, when they get the medals? What do you feel on the inside? Because you're the one who fundraised for all that equipment.
I always feel happy. This is all what it means to me. I don't want to get anything from them. All I want is to see happy faces. And to see the happy faces helps me to just continue and organize new things. And it's now about 2 years ago. It was in 2020. I went to my sponsor, this football club. He is a famous football club in Switzerland. And he gave me some sports equipment, just a few shirts and stuff. And I felt like, okay, I'm going now to Uganda. And I just play football, and that's it. And my suitcase, it was ready. I wanted to travel to Uganda. I had my visa, I had everything. I just waited, the days were gone that I can travel to Uganda. But then the corona situation, it came and everything failed. My flight ticket got cancelled and I could not come to Uganda.
I'm so sorry about that.
And then I really felt bad because I wanted to come to Uganda and help the students having a nice sports day, play with them football, see how far the project has gone. But I could not go. Because of COVID. There was also a lockdown in Switzerland, so I stayed home. But for myself, I can't just stay home and do nothing. So I just felt like I have to do anything. Back home in Switzerland, there is no music event, there is no market. I have to do something from home to support this school. So one of my hobbies is drawing. And I like also writing histories, stories and things like that. So I just wrote a story from a little hedgehog who is traveling in his dream to Uganda. And then I draw my own pictures and I made a little children's book. But also in Switzerland, it's really difficult to get a publisher and find someone who helps to make the book. Yes, So
it was COVID, it was lockdown.
yes,
So it was even harder.
it was even harder, exactly. So there I had the idea. The director from the school here in Uganda, from Buvere, I asked him to help me. So we made many WhatsApp calls, many talkings. I told him about my ideas. There was a long distance, but somehow we managed it, that he kind of understood what I wanted. And so he drew all the pictures I needed, and then I could put them together with my story from this little hedgehog, and I got a wonderful children's book. With that, I was searching a publisher in Switzerland. All the publishers, they said, no, we are only working with famous authors. You have to search someone else. So I found a publisher in Germany after a long time. And this guy, he also has his own project here in Uganda. He is supporting a gorilla project, a primary school, and he has also a tree project because he wants to help the region in Bwindi. And so he liked my idea about the children's book, and that I made it together with Ivan, the director from the school. So he said, okay, I'm going to print for you 400 books.
Oh, nice.
That was his offer. But he said he's just printing the books. He's not going to publish it. I have to do it by myself. So he printed them, he sent the books to my home, and with the help from my famous musician friend, the owner from the project, we got some. Somehow it was fast. After 2 months, all the 400 books were sold.
Wow. Did you put them on the supermarket, on the store? How did they sell so fast?
It was because of the COVID situation. There was, most of the time we just did that online. We on WhatsApp, we were on Instagram and Facebook. We were connected everywhere. So, and I got some TV shows and radio stations were helped us. So 2 months later they were sold. So I said, it's working so well, I just donate all the money I get from these books to the project. I don't want to get the money for myself because it's the work from the school and mine, but for myself, I still want to support this project, so I decided to just give away everything.
That is so beautiful. Thank you, David.
You are so welcome.
Wow.
So also the publisher, he liked this story, and so far it went. So he just decided to give me a contract so that I could sign that from then he published my books, and it's now available in Switzerland, Germany and Austria in all the bookstores and everywhere. And it's now since 8 months in the bookstores, and we sold about 1,500 books, something like that.
Okay. So can people in Uganda get the book? Do we also have it on the stores here?
At the stores currently, you can get it on Amazon, but the first book we made, it's printed in German. So we have some books, we translated them to English, but this is a limited edition. I only use them when I visit some schools and make presentations with my book.
So it's not yet in English. Do you have plans for making it available in English so that people here can read it as well?
Yes.
Okay, maybe next year, next time.
I already talked to my publisher, and we are working currently that this book is also going to be printed in English.
Okay.
But this time when I came to Uganda, I did not only come for football and play sports,
Yeah.
I also came to work with Ivan and the students and the art teacher together on a new book. And when we have this book, we
So
print.
there's another book coming.
There is another book coming.
Good. Still
And
the same story?
you know, in the first story,
Yeah.
there was the hedgehog.
Yeah.
In his dream, he traveled to Uganda.
Okay.
In Uganda, he meets the lion, he meets the gorilla, he meets the elephant, and he meets an eagle. From these animals, he learns a lot of skills he needs that he can move on, because he was living in his home alone. So he needs those skills that he can move.
Okay.
And in the next morning when he wakes up, all was a dream, but the skills he learned, it was still in his head.
Oh yeah.
So with those skills he learned in his dream, he moved on and he was traveling until he found a zoo. And at the zoo he met the lion.
So now in real life you met a lion in the zoo.
Yes, exactly. So kind of I want to tell the people with this story, you just keep on dreaming and your dreams will come true.
Reality.
Yes.
Oh, that is so
And
beautiful. Friends, if you're here, we're going to announce when the book comes out. We want you to go online. We want you to place an order. We're going to put David's contact on the screen for you to contact him. Or is there a contact here in Uganda we can contact to get the book eventually when it becomes available?
yes, there is.
Okay. So just keep in touch with us and we'll be able to tell you where to get the book. So tell us more.
So I have already plans for 4 new books. So
Wow.
in the first children's book,
Yeah.
there was just the story that the hedgehog, he met those animals,
Yeah.
but nobody knows what happened there when he met these animals. So next week I'm traveling to Burundi
Yeah.
and I visit the Gorilla Project from my publisher
Okay.
just for inspiration.
Okay.
I want to see the gorillas, I want to feel the gorillas and see how they live, what they do. That way I can write the story about the hedgehog,
Yeah, this one.
how he is meeting the gorilla.
Yeah.
And this is going to be the next book.
I love
The way how the hedgehog will meet the gorilla. And when that book will be done, I will make a story how the hedgehog is going to meet the elephant. And the next one is how he's going to meet the lion, and the last one how he's going to meet the eagle. And so far it's on my plans to bring every year a new book.
I love that. Maybe someday we should also make a movie. I'm here if you're ready to make a movie. We go back and make the movie, the dream in the movie. We make the story about the gorilla in the movie. Maybe animation, maybe something. I think there's people out there who may want to see it visually as well. So after reading the book, they may also want the video. So maybe you think about it, maybe next year or something. But let's start with the books. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so on the trip, when we went to Buere, we also go to see the land, the new land. Tell us about that.
Yes. Our school is now there for about 10 years.
Okay, in the current location, right?
In the current location, yes. But the land there
Yeah.
is from another.
Oh.
It's not our own land.
Okay.
We
it's
were
not your
just using the land.
land. Okay.
So those guys, they came and they want the land back.
Okay.
So we decided to buy a new land
Okay.
and build a new school
From ground.
from ground.
Scratch.
But in this school, they learn many skills. So they learn how to build up houses. So
Okay,
the
it's part of
students,
the learning now.
it's the part of the learning.
Oh, nice.
The way
Yes.
they learn how to make houses,
Yeah.
the way they make our school.
Mm.
So the school will be made by the students.
That's beautiful. I really like that. That's interesting because they also have a construction, the building department in the school.
Yes.
So they get to have a real experience to exercise.
Yes, exactly.
Wonderful. Okay, so what else? So we have the school, the new land, new school coming up, and the new book, 4 new books coming up. Is there any more future plans coming up that we should know about?
There are this time I also got many sports equipments, like I told you before.
Yeah.
So the sponsor, the FC Thun, a football club,
Yeah.
he helps us that we can still keep continuing rising up the sports and make new things. So there will also be a new playground
Nice.
and a new football field.
Nice.
We get new sports equipment. The football club supports us that we can also do a lot of sports beside of the school things. So because it's important that the students not only go to school and learn, this is kind of getting boring, I guess. They need also something to make the day at school interesting.
Okay.
So it's a part of the football club
Yeah.
that there is enough equipment, enough stuff that also in their free time the students have to do something.
Okay. So I have 3 more questions for you, David.
Yes.
The first one is that is Africa Rise only for this school in Buere, or can other schools in Uganda who do the same thing apply to benefit?
We named our project Africa Rise.
Okay.
We didn't name it Uganda Rise or Buvere Rise. We named it Africa Rise because in our dreams is it that we can have many schools in different countries in Africa and rise the Africa.
Okay. Thank you for answering that. So maybe when this is done, they can come and join the students
Yes.
to design and build a new school, and they start learning like that. Okay. So the next question is that what can people here in Uganda do to help you to help the school? Are there opportunities?
Here in Uganda,
Yes.
of course, it's even if we are there for about 10 years,
Yeah.
it's always difficult to find new students. Every year it's a process that the people hear about the school, that they know, that they learn things about the school so that they get interested to learn a profession in our vocational high school. So for us it's really important that people learn about Eddie Buvera Vocational High School, that we get new students. With the new students we can build the new school, we can rise and we can get bigger, and that way we also get new opportunities for the future.
So our friends in Uganda, there it is. So the school is here. David and the friends from Africa Rise have helped to build this school. But the problem is sometimes the students are not there, they're not enough. So the first thing you can do is to help us extend the word so people know we have these opportunities, we have this school so they can come and benefit from it. Okay, if you have some extra time or extra money, you can donate. I think we can donate.
Yes.
Okay, David. So the last question I wanted to ask you is that what inspires you? Because I want my other people to be inspired. What makes you come to help out this school? What makes you wrote a book, a children's book, but instead of getting the benefits to yourself, you decide to give all of it away. So what is it going on that makes you do all these things, only to give away?
You know, the first time I came to Uganda, I came to this school and there was almost nothing.
Yeah.
But there, the students, they were even if they had nothing, they were so happy. So it inspired me to see the happiness in their eyes, to support them. And I was keep coming back, and all the time I came back, the people, they were always welcomed me the way like it was for me to come home. Always I visited the school, they said it's like your home. So I feel like I'm not going to a stranger place. It feels like I'm going home.
Okay.
So when I feel home, I feel safe, I feel happy, and that way I just love to keep continuing and do new things.
Okay, I think that's good. Okay, and then I have friends like you or like
Yeah.
me who feel they should do something to help, like you.
Yes.
But then, like you mentioned, things get hard sometimes. You had prepared everything, your bags were packed, you had a visa, you had a ticket, and then COVID hit. So
Yes.
those are challenges. So when someone's trying to help out and then they face challenges, sometimes they're financial challenges, sometimes they get frustrated by people, what should they do?
For the moment, when everything got cancelled, I really felt bad.
Yeah.
But then I decided I don't want to give up.
Yeah.
I still have my dream.
Yeah.
I still have my focus that I want to support this school, that I want to help those people there in Buwama. So that made me strong.
Okay.
And with this power,
Yeah.
I was just keep on moving.
Okay.
And all the bad luck I had, it has gone.
It's in the past.
It's in the past.
Yeah.
And because I was just focusing the good things,
Yeah.
and I was keep on dreaming, my dreams I had,
Yeah.
they came true.
Yeah.
And now
You were here.
I'm here.
And then you delivered the sports equipment.
I delivered the sports equipment.
Yeah.
I got invited to primary schools to make a presentation with my children's book. Now I finally am very happy because I can live my dream.
Okay, that's very beautiful. Okay, so I didn't tell you this, but this show is also online.
Yes.
So people from across the globe are going to watch it. People in Europe, in the UK, we have friends in the US, in Canada, in South Africa, in the Emirates, in the Arab. So what do you have to tell them, those who are not in Uganda, but they're out there? What message do you have for them?
For everyone who has never visited Uganda, it's really named the Pearl of Africa because it's such a beauty to be here. The culture, the people are so friendly, even the landscape, it's just wonderful. And so if anyone believes in Africa and believes that there can be something wonderful and something special with Uganda, you just come here and see it by yourself because Uganda is a wonderful country where you really have to support and help.
Thank you. So friends, this is the book David is talking about. It's now in Swiss language, but he's making arrangements for us here in Uganda or English-speaking countries to be able to read it. But there's a limited version, limited edition that has English, and the pictures are very nice, David. I really like the. Oh, this is the school. We'll put a big picture for you on the screen to see. So it features the school, the stories, and the journey in the dream, and the lion encounter, the elephant encounter, and the eagle. He's riding on the back of the eagle. It's a very nice book. So when we announce that it's available for you to buy, please buy the book so that you can help us to support the school in Buwere. Okay? So David, thank you so much for allowing us to come to this home to talk to you. Thank you for sparing this time of your busy schedule just to talk to us. We really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Okay. Is there any last words you want to say to my people?
I also want to say thank you. I really appreciate that you invited me to this show, and I'm going now to enjoy my rest of the time in Uganda and keep on moving so that the next time when I come back, my suitcases will be full with new things for this wonderful country.
Yeah, and again, next time, every time you come to Uganda, we want this show to come with you to see and tell the people what it is you're doing. So next time you're in Uganda, please tell us about it, and we want to come and join you. Okay?
We will do that.
Okay. So friends, I believe this has been a wonderful show. I hope you learned something about David and why he's out here helping our people in Uganda. I believe around you there's need. There's people who are struggling, who have challenges, who have difficulties, and I also know that you have the capacity to help. So for anything you are doing to help someone, please do it. If you don't know how, we have people like David and other people we have brought to you on the show that are willing to show you how to start. He's already encouraged us and told us that things will get hard sometimes. Things will get, you get frustrations, you get, put that in the past and press on. Remember the vision, remember your dream, and that will one day come to a reality. I cannot thank you enough to spare this time to ride with us on this show. Remember, we air every Tuesday at 8 p.m. We also have a replay on Friday. I hope you catch that. We're also online on all our social media platforms. Right there on the screen for you. We have a website, we have a WhatsApp number, we have a phone number. You can call us and ask us any question you want to know about. If you need any help to get started in what you want to do, we are here to help. If you want someone to show you how to get through, how to know where to help or what to help with, we're also available to help. I want to thank you for keeping it with us. Thank you for watching. On behalf of the entire team at Rest TV and at Dax Media and at ASA, we want to thank you for being part of this. My name is David. Good evening and see you next time.